Hello guys, welcome back to Car Obsession. As you can probably tell by the title, I am about to take the brand new Suzuki Vitara off-road. So, without any further ado, let's hit the road. Well, hit the dirt, I suppose. Right, so you've got a few different driving modes. So you've got snow, you've got sport, and you've got auto. So I'm going to start in auto. In auto, the car starts in front-wheel drive. Then if it feels as if the car needs more grip, it then sends power to the rear wheels as well, so you get four-wheel drive. So, away we go. In auto. Oh, no, hang on. It's telling me, is my door open? Yep, my door's open. Silly me. Right, now one thing you need to bear in mind when off-roading is to keep your thumbs outside the steering wheel. Reason being, if the steering wheel jerks violently for whatever reason, you won't damage your thumbs. Now, you may find that during this video, I do tend to put my thumbs inside the steering wheel, but that's mainly through habit. Now, the parking sensors are going off a fair bit. So, let's see what the Vitara can do. Now, I must stress, this part of the course is pretty easy for an SUV.
You're going to have whiplash by the end of this, Aaron.
Starting to get a little bit more rutty. Right, got to be careful, it's getting a little bit narrow. I don't want to scratch the paintwork too much. Well, I don't want to scratch it at all, in fact. Actually, that's probably getting really annoying for you guys, so let me turn the parking sensors off for the time being.
I've got lots my way if you're able to at all go your way.
So
Probably
let's tuck the wing mirrors in.
Yes, there we go.
That bit is actually quite tight.
Oh, we've got opened up a bit here.
There we are, so far so good. In auto mode, I'm putting my thumbs inside the steering wheel. Silly boy. Oh, and that is actually quite tight. Oi, bit of a drop. So this is getting a fair bit rutty now. I think it's safe to say. And bearing in mind, I've still got the car in auto and it's still doing absolutely fine. And you also need to bear in mind, this car is on road tyres. So I've got no knobblies.
We've got a splash.
We've got a bit of a puddle. How deep is it? Oh, a fair bit deeper than I was anticipating. The car is still in auto, which is very impressive. So you've got snow mode, if you want to get a bit more grip. And you've also got a button down here, which says lock. So basically that puts the ESP up to its maximum setting to give you better grip and traction. Oh, this is quite a big rut down here. There we are. Got through it fine. There we are, a bit of undulation. Oh. Again, a nice undulation.
This is fun.
This is fun, but I do need to concentrate because I don't want to...
Sorry. Just tell me to shut up.
Don't want to badly damage the car. This particular car is the range-topping SZ5 model, which starts from £22,499, but because I've got the 1.4 litre engine and the ALLGRIP system, it starts from £24,299, but I've also got the optional ice greyish blue paintwork. Therefore, the car in this video is a grand total of £25,099. As standard, you get features such as panoramic roof, navigation, 7-inch touchscreen, LED headlights, leather and suede seats, a whole host of safety kit, front and rear parking sensors, reversing camera, smartphone connectivity, climate control, and keyless entry, to name a few. If you want to know more about the car as a whole, then be sure to check out the full review for this car, which will be live on the YouTube channel in a few days. Right, so let's pop it into the lock mode. Oh, so you have to put it into snow before you can put it into lock. And by doing so, the car is now permanently four-wheel drive. So I've got the maximum amount of traction possible. Oh, a bit of holly. Right. Again, I'm dipping the clutch, but I don't need to. Right. Thumbs outside. Oh.
Oh yeah.
It's getting quite muddy down here. Whew. Now, I imagine a lot of people that buy a Vitara would probably not do this, but it's nice to know you can in case you do need to. Right. Quite a muddy puddle. Whew. Whew.
Oh my god, that's a bit of an angle.
That is impressive for a car which, to be honest, will probably never do this.
So if someone's looking to buy a new Vitara, would you tell them to take it off-road?
Well, they can, which I'm proving so here. And guys, let's not forget, I am not a seasoned off-roader, far from it. So if I can get this car down here, okay, granted, some of you may argue it's not the most difficult off-road trail, and I would agree with you. However, I would say this is off-road. Oh, I'd like to see a Volkswagen Golf hatchback do this. But so far, the Vitara has taken everything in its stride. Impressive stuff. And even when I had it in auto mode, it felt pretty grippy. And as I said, this car is not on knobbly off-road tyres. This is on standard road tyres. I've got enough ground clearance. I'm yet to really bottom out. Although this bit looks a little bit hairy. Whee, whee, whoa. In case you are wondering, the ground clearance is 185mm. In regard to other dimensions, the length of the Vitara is 4175mm, the width is 1775mm, the height is 1610mm, and the wheelbase is 2500mm. And in case you want to know how much it weighs, the curb weight is 1240 kilograms. Now, one of the advantages of the Vitara is it isn't a particularly heavy car. Now, okay, it's not quite as light as a Jimny, and of course the Jimny has got a shorter wheelbase, but, right, let's just follow the ruts. Oh, I think I'm starting to bottom out now. Ooh, okay. That doesn't sound particularly good. Okay, let's see if I can... That doesn't sound great. Oh, can't open that. I've got my GoPro there.
I can go out and investigate. Stay there. Trust me.
You can't get out.
I can. Just. No, I can't.
No, you can't. I told you. Right, let's have a quick look, see what's going on. Well, whatever dignity I had is now gone. I think if I go a bit more to the right...
Yeah? So the feedback is you need to go a little bit more to the right.
Yeah, I'm going to drag a load of mud in. Right. I've got mud all over my left hand. There we are. Oh, stalled.
We're going to do that bit out.
I haven't got the grip. Yes, so on this bit, I think the car, it made a good effort, but I think I'm going to have to back up.
Don't crash, I think.
Okay.
Go left a bit. Left. And you have to go at an angle. If you can. Now right.
Come on, I'm so close.
You've got this. I trust you. Yes!
There we go, right, seatbelt back on, that will be required.
High five, Aaron. Good car control there. Very good car control.
The only problem is, this bit looks even more hairy.
Where's my little camera gone?
I don't know.
It's fallen off.
Something fell down. Oh, don't. Go back.
It's fallen behind the little seat. Don't worry, it's fine. Right.
Cool, that's pulling us. Wow. Okay.
Wow. Yep, keep at this angle. You've got a bit of space my side. I'm probably being more of a hindrance.
Okay, this bit has been quite difficult.
Yep, keeping the divot. That's perfect.
Well, that bit was a bit hairy, and I was close to giving up. However,
You can't because we'd have to reverse all the way out.
whew, my mouth has gone terribly dry. No, that's fine. I've got my own water on my side. Right. Well, that was a bit of a challenge, and I'm sure someone with more off-road experience than me would have. Oh, that's not what I want to see. Mind you, he came at a very good time.
Yeah, because if it was later, can you imagine?
So now that I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable, let me tell you more about this ALLGRIP system. So Suzuki has got 3 types of ALLGRIP. So you've got ALLGRIP Auto, which is used in the Ignis and the Swift. And basically it hasn't got the selectable driving modes, it just changes as and when it needs to. Oh, blimey, bit of a bump. You've also got the ALLGRIP Select, which is what I have, where you've got the different driving modes. So I've got the Auto, Sport, and more importantly, for this kind of driving, Snow. And you've got ALLGRIP Pro, which is used in the Jimny, and that's got the low-range gearbox and everything. I'm pretty sure that ALLGRIP Pro is also used in the Grand Vitara, if I'm not mistaken, but that car isn't made anymore. Well, not at least for the UK market. If it's made for other markets, then I wouldn't really be overly aware. Now, this is more like it. It's opened right up. There we are, and this bit is a lot easier. I can grab second gear, and this is more of like a dusty dirt trail, although that's quite a big rut there. Well, not a rut, but there we go.
Beautiful scenery, isn't it?
I can't really see much of it. I'm just so focused on the.
Well, it's beautiful.
Oh. Ho, ho, ho.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. How?
So, and an angle. So I'd come more left. Okay, go back. So I'd put your left wheel down there and put it so your right wheel's slant. Just your right wheel has to go over those bumps.
Have I got enough ground clearance for this?
Yes, you have.
I have.
That's it.
Go on, little Vitara. Yes.
with my guidance, of course.
There we go. This can go anywhere.
Okay. Oh, we've got a water splash.
Yep.
But we don't know how deep it is, so we don't want to end up like sinking, so.
I don't think it'll be that deep, he says.
There's a brick. There's
Well,
some bricks.
well, there's bricks in there, which is a good sign. If you can see bricks, then obviously it's not going to be too deep.
Exactly.
Oh. Right, let's go back into first gear for this.
This bit looks good. Oh,
This
it's
bit
bumpy.
Yep.
Look at that.
Got quite a few undulations. There we are. Good thing the wheelbase isn't... Oh, I thought we were going to bottom out there. It's a good thing the wheelbase isn't too long. Otherwise you'd bottom out. Oh.
Do you think we should take Monique down here?
What, my MX-5? Probably not a good idea. Thank you, good sir. Here's marvelling the success of the Vitara.
Either that or he's trying not to laugh at you for trying.
Hey, look, this car's holding its own.
It is.
Oh.
Cough, cough.
I think it just bottomed out a little bit there.
Okay.
Now I do apologise guys, because the clip-on microphone audio became a little bit crackly, therefore I've had to resort to the GoPro audio. Once again guys, I do apologise. Now this does also have hill descent, but I'm going uphill, so obviously that won't work. Into first, get a bit more power.
Oh, bloody hell.
A few more bumps as well. Hopefully we can get a downhill bit so we can test out the hill descent. Oh, this looks good. It's not quite downhill enough, I'm afraid. Oh, it is bumpy enough, I'll tell you that for nothing. Oh, is this a bit of a slope that we can try out? Oh, this looks quite descenty. Oh, well, it is to a degree.
Yeah, well, give it a shot.
Right, so foot off the pedals, just gently guiding the car down.
Oh.
Yeah, this is a better test. Now we are starting to level out. Oh no, a bit more of a downward slope. Oh, right, there we are.
I can feel the car as a passenger doing the hill descent.
Yeah.
So hill descent is basically the car controlling its own descent down the hill. It's in control of its speed and how fast it allows the car to go. Is that
yes,
right?
Exactly,
Yeah.
Exactly right, yes. You are a smart cookie. To end the video, let's do the hill descent one more time, only it's down a steeper slope. Keep it in the ruts.
This just shows how bumpy it is.
Yep. Oh. Just feel the car braking itself there.
Yeah. That wasn't as bad as it looked.
No. Well, that's because the hill descent system worked very well. So credit where credit's due. Right, this bit's going to be... Oh. Oh. That was an ouchie.
Car got a boo-boo.
Oh.
Got a boo-boo.
But we are pretty much at our end.
Oh, thank God for that.
Is that just mud or is that an actual log? Or... Oh, there we are. Right. There we are. Made it. Right. Well, that was a fun little adventure. I quite enjoyed that. Then we take it out of snow mode and lock mode because we don't need those. Back into auto we go. And because we're on nice, smooth-ish tarmac, the car has gone back into front wheel drive. But yes, I hope you enjoyed that video, guys. I hope you have found it helpful and useful. Now, as I say, I'm far from the most seasoned off-roader, and this car is on road tyres, so a few limitations. However, I would like to think the Vitara has done itself well. It has, yes, it has held its own. So yes, anyway, time to end. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If so, please do give it a massive thumbs up. If you are subscribed, don't forget to click that bell icon so you get notified every time I make a video. And if you aren't subscribed, guys, what are you waiting for? Be sure to subscribe for more car obsession.